Hi guys, it's tea time for my boys. I think there's Snoop. I can't see Sooty. Oh yes, he's up there by the cabinet, just about there. And Snoop's just there in the doorway. See Snoop. Right, it's dinner time for my boys. Right, I've been out for a walk this afternoon. I went out with Skippy as we needed to do a few more steps for our mileage tonight. So we've done that. Got home, I got really hot. I had to go down again because I hadn't got any meat for the boys tonight. So I've got some meat, which I've just put in the fridge. So I'm going to do their dinner now. Then I'm going to write my list and go and do a shop. I need to do a shop this evening. So I'm going to write a list, go and do my shop and have my dinner later on this evening. And then if I've still got time and it's still light, I might swap over the washing machine. So there's still plenty to do. And it's beautiful at the moment. The sun's come out. It did look really threatening earlier. It was spit spotty most of the day, but it hasn't really rained that hard. I've got my washing still out on the line. The dog bedding is virtually dry, so that's perfect. The rest of the washing at the top of the garden is still quite wet, but I can leave that until tomorrow because that's only work clothes and there's no big problem there, so that can just dry. And it is quite muggy out there. I half expected with it going as dark as it did that we were going to get some rumbles of thunder, but I've heard nothing. So, right, I've got another top on here. You haven't seen this one before because I only bought this afternoon. And this came from Hadley. I knew you wouldn't like it, so that's why I put it on. It's got a little tie at the back. There it goes, if you can see it. And the skirt's an old skirt. This is I'd call it a, what shall I call it? It's actually got pockets. I've only just realised it's got pockets or pocket. Here, let me just have a look, see if there's no one. It's got two pockets. I've got a skirt with pockets, guys. Let me just check, make sure they... Oh, yeah. I don't know if you can see that. I've got pockets. Right, so I've got a skirt on it. It's more gold than beige. I called it beige the last time I wore it, but I think it's more gold. So I put this on because I got really hot. When I walked home from getting the dog's meat, I got really hot. So I thought, I'm going to take that dress off. And I knew I was going to be possibly doing the washing machine later, so I thought I'd just slip this on. Try the top on to see how the top fits. Top fits lovely, but I had to change the bra. I've now got, I took that green bra off that I've had on all day and I put a plunge bra on because you could see the bra coming across the top here and that didn't look very good. So this one's a plunge bra, so you can just sit under there, guys. So yeah, it's all on. Right, shall I get the boys fed first? I've got a choice of meats. I don't know which one has got the best before date first, but I'll have a look in a second. Right, here goes the first one, and I'll probably do some gravy for them because they like their gravy. Right, that's the biscuits done. Snoop's right beside me now. Sooty's there, look, Sooty's right beside me as well. Okay, right, those go there. Kettle's still got enough hot water in it, and I don't want it too hot, so I think that'll be perfect as it is. So if I get the dog's meat out now, and get a chopping board. Right, oh, which one do I need? That one is, right. Right, so the boys have got cooked ham. They've got cooked ham trimmings, guys, so that'd be lovely. Date on this one's the 25th, so I've got to use this one first. That won't take long to use that up. So I'm going to sort that out. I'll need to make some gravy first, which I'll do, so that thickens up a little bit while I'm cutting the meat up. And we'll have, we've got ham, we're going to go for, these are just 4 meat gravy granules, that's all it says, so let's try this one. We'll need a spoon. Hiya, Soot. Hiya, fella. 1, 2, right. And then once I make it, that will thicken up. Once I give it a stir and get it all dissolved, it will thicken up. Right, I'll pour some water in and then get that going, and then we can sort the meat out. Perfect. It's been a really good day. I've enjoyed today. Got my nails done, obviously. Da, da, da. And I took that plaster off now, so you can see. But I have got some more nail varnish. I bought one that's, I can't get a perfect match. I went to Superdrug in Sudbury because my nail place, Star Nail Parlour is in Sudbury, and just down the road is a Superdrug, literally 100 yards down the road. So I went into Superdrug and I've got some a fairly close match nail varnish, and I'm going to get Skippy to paint my toenails to match if she can, or as near as. They're far enough apart not for it to be super obvious that they're slightly off shade wise. So I'm going to get that done later when I'm sat on the sofa this evening. So that's going to happen. What else is going to happen? I told you I'm going shopping this evening. I'm going to have a look through, see what I need. I don't need a huge amount. So it might be a small shop. Whether I'll end up going up to Tesco's, I'm not sure. I'll let you know later when I do my list. But I haven't got a huge amount on there. I have got marigolds on there. Now, I was talking about the marigolds the other day and how people said to me, oh, you need pink ones. And every time I go up Tesco's, where I've been getting them from, they've only got the yellow ones. But I'm going to look on the Interwobble and see if I can get them off the Interwobble and just order up some off the Interwobble. Probably a lot cheaper anyway. So I've got muffins, cheese, butter, apples, apple pies, sorry, and apples. I need apples for work. I need my mini muffins, which I said, toothpaste. Yes, I've got a little list going, but I haven't checked the rest of the cupboards yet, so I need to do that. So let me get the boys fed first, and then I shall have a look, write a list, and then I'll possibly take you guys on a shopping trip with me. Right, that's all stirred up, that's thickening up. Let's get the meat on the go. Oh, what have I got? Snoop's stood there now. Right. Two. I'll try to do it even amount, so I'll pick up a lump of meat and then I'll cut that lump of meat in half and both boys get equal amounts. That's the easiest way to do it. Right, there you go, Snoopers. There you go, sit. And one more bit and then I shall start chopping it up. It's all stuck together, guys. Oh no, it's coming, guys. That's one. Two. Okay, I think that'll do. Right, I'll wrap that up in some cling film in a second, pop that one away, guys. Let me just chop this up. Snoop's getting ready. He's going down towards his sleeping room, the shower room. Right, if I just chop this up, then I'll pop the gravy in, and the boys should be able to eat this up. Right, that's one. I hope you guys had some decent weather today. It's been very iffy here today. It's been sunshine and showers today, but it's still been very mild. It hasn't been cold today at all. Every time I get out my car, because my car's got air conditioning, every time I get out my car, the heat hits you. It's like, oh. But so it shows that it's quite muggy today. Lovely in the supermarket when I went down to Aldi just a little while ago to get the dog meat. That's lovely in there. I was walking past the fridges and it was really nice. Right, hang on a sec, we need that. Oh, there you go, sit down here. I dropped a little bit of meat on the floor. That's it, Sooty's habit, that's good boy. Right, okay, right, let's just add the gravy and the boys can have their dinner. Right, there you go, guys. Right, here comes the gravy. Oh, it's nice and thick now. Right, here we go. Half each. Lovely. And just give it a stir and then pop it on the floor for them. I think I'm going to leave my washing out as long as I can this evening. Come down. I did have a snooze this afternoon. I put my hands up to that one, guys. I had a cup of tea, sat on the sofa in the front room, and I couldn't keep my eyes open. I was gone. That's because I couldn't sleep last night. I had a very restless night last night. It was so hot last night. Right, there we go. Right, come on, Miss Stutty, you first. Come on down here. Come on. Good boy. Right, here you go. Right, Sooty's got his. Let's take Snoop's through. I'll take the camera with me. If I turn it around that way, you'll see Snoopy waiting for me. There he is. Can you just see him? Here you go, Snoopers. There's a good boy. Good boy. Right, I'll just pull the door to so Snoop can't come in the kitchen. And then once Sooty's nearly finished, I'll open the door and then that makes Sooty eat the rest. And Sooty is tucking in. He's just there, look. He's eating his. That's lovely. Right, that gives me a chance to clear up a little bit, guys, while they're both eating. There you go. How's that? Is that better? Lovely. Right. That's done. I need some cling film, don't I? If I turn that this way so you can see what I'm up to. Okay, can you hear the planes? Off to Stansted. Yes, I thought it was thunder for a minute. I thought, oh, is that a plane or is that thunder? But it is a plane. Right. Okay, my cling film. Okay, right, meat's all wrapped up. I'm going to pop that back in the fridge. Just move this way again, guys. Do you see my plants? See my flowers on the window ledge? Isn't that lovely? It's my orchids really come out into bloom. They look absolutely fantastic. Here you go. Okay. Right, what have we got? So I will be eating later, but it'll probably only be a salad. I've still got a quiche left to have. I've still got a pork pie. So I've got plenty in here. I've got plenty of salad bits, I think. Lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes. I've got apple, potato salad. I've got coleslaw. And I've got my quiche. And I've got the pork pie. So I've got plenty in there salad-wise at the moment. I will probably have to make something, do another shop during the week because the salad stuff does go quite quick. And I do like to keep it as fresh as I can. So I will do that. Right, let's put this back in. On there. That's it. Sooty's doing really well. I think he's eating the meat. He's now starting on the biscuits. Very cool. Perfect. And that's it. I've got a biscuit. This is my container for biscuits. I have shortbread and Garibaldi's in here, and that's now empty, so I need to restack this one, guys. It's going to be in here somewhere. There we are. So these I usually get from Tesco, so that's shortbread and Garibaldi's, or I call these squash fly biscuits for obvious reasons. Right, that's ready. That goes in the front room, that stays in the front room, so if I have a cup of tea and I'd like something to eat with it, I can grab a couple of biscuits. And I do only grab a couple of biscuits. I don't sit there and eat a whole packet. I will just literally take a couple and then put the lid back on. And they last for ages if you do that. If you sit there and eat the whole packet, then they just fly past. But yes, so that's what I tend to do. Right, let's have a look and see what Sooty's doing. Oh, he's doing really well. Right, he's getting to that stage now where I can probably open the door for Snoop, and Snoop will just stand there. So I turn the camera around, guys. So Snoop's there behind that door. So if I just open that door, Snoop will probably just stand there and wait. Where's yourself in, Snoop? There's a good one. So Snoop's dish is empty already. So Snoop's going to stand there, look. He's watching Sooty. And Sooty's just got a few around the edge, a few biscuits. He's eating everything else. He's really good. He does love that little bit of gravy. He just loves that taste. And Snoop's good. He'll wait until Sooty's had enough, then he'll come and lick the dish. Make sure he hasn't left anything. Good boy. Met somebody today walking another Scotty. I saw them coming towards me, and you know that my Sooty is quite vicious. I've got Snoop with me as well, and I've got Skippy with me. So Skippy kept Snoop. I said to Skippy, I'm going to have to cross the road because there's another Scotty coming. And I said, it will kick off. So I went to the other side of the road. The lady walking the other Scotty saw me, and you saw her clock the Scotty straight away. And once I got opposite her, I stopped and I was talking to her across the road. And Skippy got up to her with Snoop, and I could hear her saying, the Scotty's a little bit vicious. And I was saying, yes, he's a bit vicious. I daren't come over because fur will fly. And she was lovely. She was all right. And she had a lovely Scotty, really, really lovely. And you don't see many Scotties. It's a bit rare to see Scotties now. Used to be a fairly common breed, but you don't seem to see so many anymore. And they are a beautiful dog. This is the most vicious Scotty I've ever had. But I love him to bits. I do love him to bits. He's certainly got a lot of character. Can you see Snoop? He's poised. He's just looking around the dish now. I think he's not going to leave anything for Snoop. So once he's finished, I'll let Snoop come and lick the dish out, send the boys up the garden, then Sooty can come in here, we can do a shopping list. I'll photograph the shopping list, and then we'll decide where we're going to go. And I've got to go through the fridge and the freezer and see what else we need. So we'll do, hopefully it'll be a reasonably small shop, won't be a huge shop tonight. Okay, have you all done then, Soot? Are you going to go up the garden for me? Are you going to go up the garden? Go on then, off you go. Right, so Sooty I think is going to go. Go on then, off you go. Sooty's still hovering at the moment. Snoop's waiting. Go on, off you go up the garden. Right, Snoop will just check his dish out as well. I'll just shorten the stick so you can see Snoop. So Snoop will lick the bowl out, he'll go around the bowl. And once he's happy there's nothing else there, he'll nip up the garden as well. Okay, Snoop, if you're all done. Go on then, off you go up the garden, Snoopers. There he goes. Right, the boys are sorted. Okay, Skippy, should we do a list? I don't know if Skippy might have gone to sleep. It's very quiet. Right, I'm going to sign out, guys. I'll put this video on for you. I think there's another one to put on before it, so I might do that one first, then put this one on. So these both come through before I go shopping. And I'll do one before I set out the front door and the shopping, going for my shopping. So I'm going to sign out now, and I shall speak to you guys a little bit later. Okay, bye-bye.